Hey guys, I'm Marty Geek. In this video I want to share with you guys my review of the PlayStation Vue after 2 weeks of usage. The PlayStation Vue is a TV service that PlayStation has, that Sony has, that's only compatible on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and it's also available for Amazon devices like the Fire TV, the Fire Stick, which I'm using it as well, and it works perfectly good on the Fire Stick. But you do have the chance to try it out for 7 days for free, and try it out. If it's available in your state, it must be available because it became available, like I said, nationwide like 2 weeks ago. So I'm here in El Paso, and it works perfectly good, no problem whatsoever. Now the service, of course, is not free. Let's go ahead here. I think there's a section right here where we can see the prices of it. Subscriptions right here. Here, modify, packages, modify subscription. Let's go ahead, modify subscription there. So we can see the packages available. Right now, there's 3 packages available. You got $29.99, which is the one that I'm using. Like you see there, $29.99. You got $34.99 for 70 channels. And the Elite Slim, which is $44.99. Keep in mind, a couple weeks ago, these prices went down. If I'm not mistaken, this used to be $39.99. This used to be like $45, I think it was. And I think this one right here was around $60. And compare packages right here. Right here, you can see all the channels that are available with these packages, and I actually decided to go with the Access Slim with the $29.99 one, and it awesome because it includes a lot of great channels. The great thing here is that it also includes ABC on demand, Fox on demand, and NBC on demand. So that means that all the shows there, they're not live, they're just on demand. So it's like basically like Hulu. You can go to those channels and pick the shows that you want to watch and go back and watch other episodes that you have missed. That's very awesome. You got AMC, which is one of my favorite channels. You got Animal Planet, which is another great channel for the basic package. And what I like about this package is that for $29.99, you actually get a lot of TV channels, cable channels that if you get like satellite, or if you get like cable, Time Warner or something like that, a lot of these channels, like for example Disney XD, is also included in the $29.99. A lot of these channels would actually be available on premium packages, not the basic one, but the premium one. I know because I've been using, cable TV and satellite for a long time. So, like, for example, channels like FX1 would not be available on your basic channel. FX and FX double X or FX2, that's another channel. These 2 channels are also available. Let's see another channel that would also be available, like on premium. One of my favorites, which is you got the Spike. This is normal. The Sci-Fi is awesome. The TBS. You got True TV. True TV is one of my favorite channels on cable, and a lot of times this channel is only available for a higher tier package, like a $39.99 instead of a $29.99, something like that. So I was using, let's go back over here. I was using the Sling TV on the PlayStation, on the Xbox One, and the Fire TV. It was $20 a month, and you actually had like around 25 channels, which was not bad at all. But you did not get like the True TV channel. You did not get like the Sci-Fi Spike channel and all that. You did not get those channels. Here you do get them for the $29.99. It's $10 more, but the experience is also a lot more smoother than the Sling TV. I've been using Sling TV since day one, since the day it was released, and I'm still subscribed. And right now I just unsubscribed, and I decided to stay with PlayStation Vue because the experience is so awesome. It's so fast, so smooth. When you're watching TV shows like The Walking Dead, which is a show that if you try to watch them like on live on Sling TV, a lot of time that show gets pixelated because there's a lot of people watching it. Here, I've been testing it for 2 weeks already, and it works perfectly good. It does not pixelate, maybe a little bit, but compared to Sling TV, it's nothing. There's a couple features here that you should know about the controller. For example, this has a guide. So if you want to access the guide, you press right here, the option button, and look at that. Now you get a full access to the guide. You get all the channels there, like you see there. You see the full net, Fox Network, Freeform. You get the times here, time slots right there. Very awesome. You also have access to My Channels by pressing L1. When you press the L1, My Channels will automatically launch. Like you see there, very, very cool. That's very convenient because when you launch it, it launches like this, right? And you go like that, boom, and it launches to your favorite channels. Now, My Shows, for those that do not know, My Shows are the shows that you pick as your favorite shows, and these shows actually get DVR. That's awesome because, for example, if I go to Impractical Jokers, if I go there, I can see this show, which shows me it first aired 3/24/2016. Then I could go back and watch all the other shows on DVR. Like, see there, these two are DVR'd. These are actually on demand, so I can watch them on demand. This one is DVR'd, DVR'd. Got them here. Latest show was last night. So right here, it's available, but it's on demand because remember, Fox is on demand. So you will not see it live, but you will see it here on demand. You also got, for example, Conan. I got Conan, one of my favorite shows. So right here, you see the next show coming up, which is tonight, 3/29, and it lets you know. And it see there, you can see the REC, which says record. That means that it's gonna record that show. Here you got DVR, you got DVR. All these shows are DVR'd. So automatically, by choosing a channel or a show, it will automatically put it as a DVR. So for example, let's say I am watching Teen Titan Go. Okay, so I switched to that channel, right? And there's a couple ways to make this show your show. So you can go down. Here you got options to see information. And right here it says add to my shows. Click right there. Now this show is going to be added to your shows. And that means that this show will automatically be DVR'd. That's all you have to do is add your shows as DVR, as your shows, and they will automatically get DVR. Now, a lot of these shows you can actually, for example, this one is in progress, so you can go ahead and start over, and it will start the show automatically from the beginning. That's awesome. And this right here, we were watching this live, and now we're going back, starting the show again. And now, like you see here, My Shows, it's available there. So that means that this show will automatically be DVR'd. Now, let's say another way to control that and make the process very easy is by pressing the R1. Right now, this show is on My Shows. So if I press L1, it'll tell me, are you sure you want to remove this from My Shows? Yes. So now this show has been removed from My Shows. Let's say I'm here on Deadliest Catch, right? And I want to make this show my favorite show without having to do that this menu right here that I showed you guys. All you got to do is press the R1 and it will automatically add it to your shows. So that means that that show will automatically be DVR'd. Now that's awesome. Now another great feature about this is that you also have access to all the apps, for example, for iPad, Apple TV, Android devices, that all those channels that have everywhere on demand, you actually have access to that as well. So you can sign in, for example, on True TV on your smartphone and use your PlayStation Plus username and password, and wham, you get access right there right away. Same thing goes to Apple TV. On Apple TV, this is not available on Apple TV yet, but you can actually use a lot of the TV on demand everywhere apps and sign in with your PlayStation Vue password and username and have access to the live stream or to on-demand shows there as well. And that's another great feature that this has. With Sling TV, I used to do that only with the ESPN ESPN Watch app, but this works with almost every single channel: TBS, TNT, Sci-Fi, FS1, FS1, True TV, Disney Channel, the Disney XD channel. Every network that has an app for your phone that requires you to sign in with your cable provider, that will work with the PlayStation Vue, and that's awesome. Another great advantage of the PlayStation Vue is that there could be two people, or I think more than two people, watching the PlayStation Vue at the same time. That's something that you couldn't do on the Sling TV. For example, if I'm here watching CNN using the Sling TV, my wife could be in the living room watching a show in TLC using the PlayStation Vue on my Fire TV at the same time. So that's something that I couldn't do before with Sling TV, and I totally love it. My family actually likes it a lot more than Sling TV because it's really, really fast. I gotta say, for $29.99, if you're one of those that just cut the cord, believe me, this is gonna make your life a lot more easier because you're gonna get a lot of great shows for a low price, and you're gonna get a lot of functions that are available, for example, on premium packages on your cable TV or satellite networks. For example, the DVR, which I told you guys, it's awesome and it works really, really good. All you gotta do, like I said, just make it your favorite show, and it will automatically DVR your shows. Like here, I got The Americans. I gotta watch that, so I already DVR'd the last week and the first week. Like, see there, first episode, second episode of season 4, so I can watch it whenever I want. And it's gonna be recording the next one, which is tomorrow. That's awesome. And of course, the DVR function is being saved to the cloud, so don't worry, you're not using your PlayStation 4 storage, which I know a lot of people would be worried about that. No, it's not using your PlayStation 4 storage to DVR. It is DVRing it in the cloud. For $29.99, I think it's totally worth it. I canceled Sling TV to stay with this. The only negative that I would have to say is that there's not an app available for Android devices. This is available on iOS, on iPads, iPhones, and it also has Chromecast support. It has Chromecast support on iOS, but it's not available on Android, which kind of sucks, you're right? Other than that, guys, just wanted to share my experience with you guys, just to let you know that it works perfectly good here. For example, in Texas, in El Paso, Texas, I've been enjoying it. I tried the trial, and I really, really liked it. So I decided to cancel my Sling TV, and now I'm using PlayStation Vue as my live TV channel for CNN and all that, and True TV, which I was missing that channel a lot. I love that channel. I love those shows there as well. And the DVR function is awesome. The fact that you can sign into other apps on your smartphone and on the Apple TV is also awesome as well, a big advantage. And plus, you have more than one user at a time. So multiple users can be watching your PlayStation Vue account on different devices at the same time without having to quit the other person viewing the channels. So other than that, guys, just want to share my experience with the PlayStation Vue, just to let you know it's a good service, and I hope this service actually gets better, not worse. A service like this would be nice if it lasted forever, and it would also get expanded to other devices besides PlayStation 4 and the Amazon Fire TV. I hope that actually comes in the near future. That way we can have more access to everywhere. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Till next time.